Welcome back, everyone, to the Solo Adventurer. Last time, we finished up the first solo mission for Dragonbane, the Captive Orc. We successfully escaped Deepfall Breach with the Orc Gorum. To wrap up our session, we need to do some skill improvements and also sell off the loot that we brought back and gear up for our next adventure. So first off, let's do experience. Because did a lot in this one mission. We have a few things that already have a mark for advancement. And just like we did at the end of our last adventure, we go through a series of questions. And if we answer yes, then we get to tick an advancement box on our character sheet here. So the first is, did you participate in a game session? Yes, we did. That's one. Did you explore a new location? Yes, we did. That's two. Did you defeat one or more dangerous adversaries? Yes, we did. The skeleton. Did you overcome an obstacle without using force? Tried to use force against the cultist and that didn't work. So came back around and used cunning instead. And so, yes, I would say, yes, we did. And lastly, did you give into your weakness several times? We intentionally took a threat increase because of our weakness. So that's all five of those. So we've already gotten an advancement for evade and myths and legends. That's because we rolled either a dragon or a demon on those. I think those were both dragons. So we get to add 5 more boxes to this. I think really need to bump up some of my charisma-based skills. Say bluffing, persuasion, maybe bartering as well. Let's do all 3 of these. And then I think sneaking. And why not? Let's do swords and do some training. Now, if you did not see how we did advancement rolls last time, basically the way this works is rather than leveling up your character in a traditional sense, you just roll to see if they learned something. They got better. After you place each of your marks, you're going to roll a d20 for each one of them. If the result exceeds your current skill level, it's increased by 1. So those ones that are fairly low, bartering, persuasion, those are more than likely going to go up. Now, the ones that are higher, they may not. Swords and sneaking, those are a 50-50 shot. We'll see what happens, but we'll roll for each one of them. Let's start with bartering. Yes, bartering went up to a 6. Bluffing did not. Evade. They did. 14 now. I'm sorry. I rolled a 14. It's an 11 now. Myths and legends. Yeah. Persuasion. No. Sneaking. Yes. Sneaking is now an 11. And swords. No. Okay. So we got a few things. We increased our bartering. We increased sneaking. Yeah, bartering and sneaking this. So not bad. Those will be helpful. Now, the last thing that I want to do is spend some of this money, because I think we need some better equipping. All right. So I think the first thing before anything else, we need more storage. Most common way to do that is, of course, a backpack. That will increase your carrying capacity by 2. So we have 152 silver. That equals about 15 gold. We can spend 3 of that for a backpack. Note that automatically increase our encumbrance, max encumbrance to a 7. And we have 12 left. The flail. I'm trying to think about this flail. I don't need the flail. It is of fine quality. So let's look at weapons. So flail normally costs 16 gold, but it is a master crafted flail. So it costs us times 10. So it's worth on the market. If I were to buy that, it'd be 160 gold pieces. So I think I'd like to sell that for 80 gold. Let's do that. Cash that guy in. Now we have some real options. Okay, so I have made my choices here. A quick recap. Shopping. So I did sell that flail for 80 gold pieces. And then I also bought the following. I bought the backpack. I bought surgical instruments, which will give me a boon on healing when to heal back life, especially if I'm to save a life. And because of that, that's permanent, and it's better than bandages, which just prevent a bane. So I sold my bandages that I had back left for silver. Then I bought some fine garments because look at this guy. He got fine garments on. Got to match the picture. Fine garments give you a boon on charisma-based skills when the GM finds it appropriate. So, been struggling with those charisma-based skills. Tried to learn a couple, train up some there, and only increase bartering. So at least now the fine garments might give some opportunity as well. And then a magnifying glass. This gives me a boon on spot hidden rolls. So hopefully that will help. That's one of my better skills already. Spot hidden means, so now boon on that. So that's going to be great. We're going to be able to find some good stuff there. And then lastly, after this combat situation, it has become apparent you need some combat capabilities. So I'm going to hire a bodyguard. You can actually do that. It's 2 gold a day. So basically every mission, I make sure to spend 2 gold to keep my bodyguard. And they have the stats of a typical guard. So they They come with armor and a broadsword. They're trained with that broadsword, and they have a little bit of a strength bonus and 12 hit points, 10 willpower. Skills, again, just pretty much the awareness and the sword. So very, very basic. But I thought it would be interesting to give this guard some personality. So we're going to wrap up with that. We're going to figure out who our new ally is. I am actually going to create a copy of so we can customize it. And we're just going to use the NPC tables that we have been using for some of the characters that we've encountered to flesh them out. So first off, they need a name. Hagenfast, Ask, or Yuanthi? I don't like any of those. I'm going to re-roll. Got Ola Lysandra. Okay. Let's just see which one we get. Algot. Says that Gorum's rolling. Algot. Now, Algot is what kind of kin? Another mallard. Perfect. So they're going to get those mallard traits. There we go. So Algot has ill-tempered and webbed feet. Just like me. Is Algot a demon worshiper? No. No, I don't think so. Algot smells bad. Sure. Sweet glittering gold. Algot is a mercenary. Well, there we go. There is Algot. The last thing we need to do is Algot a picture that matches him. Let's change that real fast. And yeah, of course, we had to go with that great mallard fighter portrait. God doesn't have plate mail yet, but maybe we'll get there. The next time that we do a Dragonbane series, we'll pick up with Rhys and Algot. See where they head next. If you've enjoyed this playthrough of Dragonbane, please like this video and leave a comment below saying so. It lets the algorithm know that you want to see more DMing the World videos. Also, subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on a video. We'll see you next time on The Solo Adventurer.